there, it's Carla from Market Made. I'm in the beautiful St. Paul Social Club, back with Girl Time Inc. for another quick cooking show. So today I thought we would make a dessert, something sweet. And I picked this dessert because you don't need to bake it, so it's perfect for the summertime. You don't need to heat up your house. It's really quick, very minimal ingredients, and it's very interchangeable. So I'm gonna do it today with hazelnuts, but by all means you can use any nuts for this. So it is a hazelnut chocolate fudge tart. So we're gonna get going. So we're going to use our food processor for this, and into the food processor, I'm putting half a cup of hazelnuts, just with the shells on, or the skin on, that's fine. I'm putting in half a cup of medjool dates. These are the dates that you find in the produce section of the grocery store with the pits in them. So they're a fresh fruit. These aren't the dried baking ones. If you only have the dried baking ones, you could use them. I would just soak them first. But these are just the nice soft medjool ones. Throw those in, spread them out a touch. I'm gonna put in a quarter cup of oats, just to bulk it up a little bit. And those hazelnuts are quite expensive, so we'll fill it in with a filler of oats. And then, always in baking, you want a little bit of salt. So that's just a quarter teaspoon of salt. And then I'm gonna throw the lid on and give it a quick whack. So you just want the mixture to be sticky so that it does stick together. I had to add about a teaspoon of water just to get that consistency. And then I'm just gonna put my hands in a little bit of water there so that it doesn't stick too much to my fingers. And you're just gonna dump out, this is your base layer, your crust, dump that out, and you're just gonna press it gently into a springform pan. So a springform pan is one of the pans that you can undo at the side and pop off the sides when it's finished. And then you have a nice looking tart. So I'm just gonna push this down and make sure it is all even, and then we're gonna do the chocolate fudge topping. Okay, so now we're gonna do the chocolate fudge for the top of our tart. So I have simmering just some water in a pot, and I'm gonna put on top, this is a heat-safe bowl, so just make sure that it's a heat-safe bowl, like not a plastic bowl. And you're just gonna stick that with 2 cups of chocolate chips, these are vegan chocolate chips, on top. So now all I'm gonna do is take a wooden spoon, and I'm just gonna slowly stir this until they melt. If you wanted to do this in the microwave, by all means you can. Again, just put it in a microwave safe bowl. And I would go about 20 seconds, stop it, stir it around a little bit, 20 seconds, 20-second intervals, just to make sure that you don't burn the chips. So we're just gonna let these start to melt, and then we're gonna add the other ingredients. This is starting to melt and come together, and then we are going to add in a half a cup of coconut oil. This is like the aroma-free coconut oil. And we're gonna let that melt a little bit. Just let that start to come out together. You're gonna know you're on a good track if it starts to get really shiny. That's what you want. And then once that starts coming, last but not least, we are gonna add 1/3 of a cup of hazelnut butter. Again, if you're not using hazelnuts, peanuts would be really good in here. Like a peanut butter chocolate, that would be a really good combo as well. That hazelnut butter, you can buy that in any grocery, or if you want to just make your own, you literally just take hazelnuts, throw them in the food processor, and pulse it until it turns into hazelnut butter. That's it. Okay, so once this is completely melted, we are going to take it off the heat and assemble our tart. Just need to do this with a cloth because it's very hot. Just pour it in. And then I have some crushed hazelnuts. I'm just gonna top it with some of those. Very gently. They don't sink in too much, but they do, who cares? It's gonna taste delicious. And then this is going to go in your freezer just like this. You don't need to put cling wrap or anything like that on top. Just put it in your freezer like this, about 2 hours. And then when it comes out, you will have the most decadent, fancy dessert. After 2 hours, you'll take it out of the freezer, let it sit for about 5 minutes, slice into it, and enjoy.